From doping allegations, fraud, and adultery, to potentially being a member of the Illuminati. Today, we'll be introducing you to the dark secrets of Usain Bolt, the pride of Jamaica, an idol for many aspiring Olympians, known as the fastest man of all time. Usain Bolt has lived a very interesting life. He's mostly known for his 100-meter sprints, where he's reached speeds of up to 43 kilometers per hour. The star, with a net worth of over $90 million, sure does shine bright on the track. And although a role model for many, this super athlete's career hasn't always been sunshine and rainbows. In fact, this star also has some not-so-bright, very dark secrets. While none of these controversies take anything away from his physical feats of greatness, these media storms do paint an interesting picture on the two sides of Usain Bolt. The gold medal Olympian and self-styled lazy person sure is a busy man. But it seems he's been up to quite a bit more than just breaking records and winning medals. You may ask, how does he even have the time for anything else? Who knows? But one thing we know for sure, he absolutely has found the time. To start, Bolt was once known as a triple Olympic gold medalist, the first man ever to achieve the title. It sure wasn't easy to earn this astounding achievement. Only after winning the 100 meters, the 200 meters, and the 4 times 100 meters relay, at 3 Olympics in a row, could he be crowned with the triple title. But as great as this achievement was, it wouldn't be Bolt's for long. At the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games, Bolt was stripped of the relay medal. This came after an anti-doping investigation, which led to his then-teammate Nesta Carter being banned from the Olympics. Nesta was found guilty of using performance-enhancing drugs, and the whole Jamaica team suffered as a result. This came at the same time that Russian athletes were being heavily scrutinized, with mass doping investigations happening throughout the Olympics. Nesta passed his first test, but all athletes had to be checked again, and on the second one, it was a wrap. The whole Jamaican team was punished, the result being Bolt lost his title of triple gold medalist. Bolt described the ordeal as heartbreaking, but then said it was just one of those things. No one knows the full extent of the doping allegations, and who was and wasn't guilty. But one thing we do know, it will affect Bolt's legacy forever. He may not have the title of triple gold medalist anymore, but you're probably thinking, does the fastest man alive even care? He still has millions in the bank and a loving fiance, right? Well, turns out Bolt actually might have neither. We'll start with the alleged adultery. A report in 2016 suggests that he may settle down and marry his then-girlfriend, Cassie Bennett. But it looks like Bolt wasn't ready to commit just yet. 2016 was the year Bolt turned 30 and also won the men's 4 times 100-meter relay. That year, his sister also publicly declared he was going to marry Cassie Bennett. But the star had other plans. I mean, can you blame the fastest man alive for wanting to have some fun on his 30th birthday? Well, whether or not you condone his actions, Bolt sure wanted to party. And party he did. Only days after his sister announced Bennett would be perfect for Bolt, he was pictured in a, let's say, more than friendly dance with a young lady in Rio. Dance might be the wrong word to use. It seems Bolt had other things on his mind than just a casual boogie. He was seen quite aggressively grinding on a girl who was quite advanced in the art of twerking. He was partying in Rio to celebrate his 30th birthday. So I'm sure everyone, except maybe his girlfriend, understands why the Olympian felt like letting himself go. I mean, I'm sure he deserves a break after smashing records and winning back-to-back medals most of his adult life. Maybe his fiancée would have understood, but to make matters worse, he wasn't just seen dirty dancing with women all over social media. Reports state he woke up the next day in bed with an entirely different woman to the one he was dirty dancing with. You may be thinking, well, you can't trust every report you see on the news. I'm sure he'd be loyal to his girlfriend in the end. The dancing was probably just a bit of fun, right? And that may have been the case if not for a lovely young lady posting pictures of herself in bed with Bolt the next day. Bolt did say he wanted to celebrate after winning his 9th gold medal. Clearly, he wasn't lying. So we have doping allegations, losing his title, potentially ruining his relationship with his fiancée, but at least he's still rich, right? Well, that may or may not still be the case. The athlete, who is known to have had a net worth nearing $100 million, but was victim to a very mysterious act of fraud. In January 2023, his lawyer reported that Bolt had less than $12,000 in his account. Definitely not the best start of the year. This fraud supposedly began over a decade ago, somehow reducing one of Bolt's investment accounts from $12 million to $12,000. It resulted in Bolt firing his business manager, and who can blame him? It's unclear exactly what's going on in this case, but it seems many others, including a lot of elderly people, were involved in this fraud too. Jamaican authorities themselves are baffled over the scandal and have even enlisted the help of the FBI to find out who's responsible. We don't know how much Bolt has left in his bank after this, but we can't expect him to be too happy about losing $12 million. Whether he's broke or not, whether his girl forgave his adulterous behavior, who knows? You may even be thinking, his life doesn't sound too dark after all. His teammates doping, partying hard, losing his money in a very suspicious national fraud scandal? After all, many celebrities have done much worse. Well, we saved the juiciest part of Usain Bolt's dark past for last. Bolt's PR team have never been shy to describe the sprinter as a Bible-believing, God-fearing Christian. He's also been seen crossing himself and offering up silent prayers at the start of races. He's even tweeted thanking God for everything. Obviously a devout Christian, right? Well, despite all this seemingly religious behavior, it's also been suggested that Bolt is actually a secret member of none other than the Illuminati. If you've been living under a rock, the Illuminati are a secretive, selective, sadistic organization that has been theorized to be controlling the world. Many, if not most, of the celebrities have been accused of being members over the years. Bolt makes no exception. In spite of his seemingly overt religious devotion, he may actually be a part of this cult. It all started after the Rio 2016 Olympics. Coincidentally, where and around the time he was exposed for being unfaithful, Christian groups in America started noticing some odd hand signs performed by Bolt after winning races. One such sign was the devil sign, also known as the 666 symbol. Bolt was pictured making this hand sign after racing at Rio 2016. To make matters even weirder, some have even claimed his track lanes added up to 666. He won 3 titles in lane 6, and we all know what that adds up to. If the 666 hand symbol or the triple gold medalist winning all 3 titles in lane 6 isn't enough to convince you, there's also countless pictures of Bolt throwing up various strange hand signs. From silencing the crowd with one finger over his mouth, to making the well-known sign of the beast with his index and thumb covering his left eye. He's also been pictured covering one eye completely, also known as the sign for the all-seeing eye. Is Bolt part of the infamous Illuminati? We'll leave you to make your own theories. But those sure are some creepy coincidences. Can you blame certain groups for suggesting it? So, from potentially cheating in more ways than one, to being accused of being a part of the Illuminati, there you have it. The dark secrets of the world's fastest man, Lightning Usain Bolt. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.